The students from Penn State Behrend showed up this morning in full force, and from what I understand, there's like 60 of them over the course of the weekend that have signed up to work with Pedigree and the Greater Good group to come in and beautify the shelter.
So we're painting the dog kennels, and we're actually doing some of the cleanup work. Really anything that the volunteers would do on a normal basis, Penn State Behrend has come and tried to help out.
So the idea for this event and have Penn State Behrend become involved with the Pedigree beautification project actually happened last fall when I was coming back for an alumni event. And I stopped by and I visited the shelter, and Dr. Pinto and Dr. Mansfield actually came with me. And we started talking about, well, it'd be really great if we could organize a volunteer event for the shelter.
So what this project allows our students to do is be engaged in an experiential exercise where they are out actually in the community. And it is through that type of service that learning really occurs.
When the kids came this morning from Penn State Behrend, the first thing we wanted to do was show them around a little bit. And I couldn't believe how many of them, got really quiet. And when they realized the magnitude, the number of animals, they saw some of the sick animals, they saw some of the dogs that, we had a couple dogs that were tied to trees, and they saw, the looks on those dogs' faces. I think that for them is a really good learning experience to see the other side of the shelter.
I live in the middle of a city, and I'd never experienced going to a shelter or anything like that. I just experienced my own dog. And so being here gave me a new light on shelters and volunteering.
Penn State Behrend does a lot of projects like this where it's integrated into a class. So you're learning outside of a classroom. You're not just taking notes, you're actually going and doing the dirty work, and it's a really valuable experience for everyone involved.
The best experience about being here at the A.N.N.A shelter today, representing the Sam and Irene Black School of Business, is the connection that you get with others.
For them to come in here and know that they're going to make a difference, know that they're going to make this place more attractive, that's awesome. That's great for everybody's morale. And if our staff's happier and our volunteers are happier, certainly the animals are going to feel that and be happier.
Many of these students don't want to work in a corporate environment, they want to work in a nonprofit world. And so these types of activities, not only are they service learning, but they are resume builders for these students.
Being here, helping out for a good cause, it brings out a connection to people that you necessarily wouldn't get in a day-to-day classroom.
Small little things they can do can make a big difference for some organizations out there. And when they leave Penn State Behrend and they go out in the workforce, they can have an appreciation for being a good corporate citizen and being mindful of all the stakeholders that are around them and be able to make positive impacts in the communities around them.